Hi, this is Cathy for Trans by Deaf. Today I was out here in the city park enjoying the beautiful flowers and walking along the paths here in the park, and I decided this would be the perfect setting to talk about this week's question. This week we have been asked on Trans by Deaf to give tips on how you deal with friends and family during transition. My first response to this question is you have to have a lot of understanding and patience with the people who are around you. It is important for you to realize that they are having to go through a transition just like you are. They are having to change their perception of you and change the way they view you as you go through the transition stages that you are. They still see you as your male self, and it takes them a while to adjust to seeing you as a female. So the best thing that I can say, or the best tip that I can give you, is have a lot of patience, particularly with your family and with your friends. I know it has been very hard on my wife and daughter, especially the first 2 to 8 weeks that I transitioned to become a woman. They had a lot of trouble adjusting to that. They had a lot of problems using the wrong pronouns. They had a lot of problems with what do they do when they run into somebody that we know. All of those were very critical things and very big problems to them. And I had to have a lot of patience and just explain to these people that I was a woman inside and that I needed to become the true self that I was. And my wife would get extremely upset, extremely nervous when I started to talk about it, particularly with those people that I knew. And I had to have a lot of patience. And the second thing I would say is I kind of avoided talking with people about transition in front of my wife and my daughter, particularly my daughter. If I talked about it, she would say, "Dad, please don't. Please don't talk to the people who are here." And I had to honor that wish. It took a lot of patience and a lot of work on both my part and on my daughter and on my wife's part as I was going through those first 2 to 3 months worth of transition. It was very, very difficult. So my advice to you is be patient. Always show them love. If they get upset and tell you that you should go back to being a man and if you should go back to the gender that you are, you need to have patience with them and say, that's just not an option. If I had done that, I probably wouldn't be here today. I would have committed suicide like many of the other people that are there. So it's important for my family and the other people who are around me that see me as a woman now and knew me as a man before, that they understand that the transition was necessary. And it takes time for the people who are close to you to wrap their arms around that concept. And that's where the patience comes in. The second thing that I would like to point out is that you always need to show love to your family. You get a lot further if you show them love and caring than you do if you become hostile and aggressive with them. I found that any day that I became very hostile and aggressive, things did not go well. So I would suggest that you be kind in general all the time. Well, those are my comments for today. My biggest piece of advice is be kind and loving and patient with your family. Second, take time to love them and show them additional love and additional things that are nice. I hope that this has been of some value to you. If you have comments, please leave them in the box below. And I hope to see you again next week. Bye.